After the lowest SmackDown rating in 8 years last week, what did Triple H have in store for us this week to entice the viewers, grab us by the scruff of the neck, and bring us home to the big nose man? It's Carmelo Hayes and Andrade Part 6. And to me, I honestly think Triple H is winding us up. I think he's gave up. I think he's mentally ill.
I know how that feels.
He knows how that feels. No, I'm sorry, man. How can Triple H look at last week's rating, right? They constantly they kill the quarter. They get no views in the clip, and he decides to give us it for the 6th time. The mind boggles, right? I honestly do not understand it. It is honestly incredible that Triple H is putting this match on for the 6th time. Anyway, we'll get to that later on, because the main headline for tonight's show is Solo Sikoa returns en route to epic WWE Bad Blood showdown. Right, Solo Sikoa returns. He was there 2 weeks ago. What is this fetish, right? Wait, it's a return. He was there 2 weeks ago. CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, man, everybody else. No one cares about Solo Sikoa returning, right? Whether it be a week, 2 weeks, or 10 years, the guy's gash. Oh, but he's got the Ula Fala in his possession. What will the tribal chief of the bloodline say about the unlikely union of the OTC and the American Nightmare? Find out on SmackDown on USA. Well, quite frankly, I don't care what he's got to say. He's not that good on the mic. Last week, we seen Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns meet at Georgia Tech, and the way that this is worded, I honestly think we're not getting Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns this week. I think we're just simply getting a Solo Sikoa promo. He's riding solo. What do you make of Solo Sikoa returning? Are you excited?
Couldn't give a shit, to be honest.
He couldn't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I'm sick of these cheap attempts, but I don't know if this is Triple H trying to attempt like a cheap ratings pop or but who's wording returns, man? It's not a return. He's doing his job. He's just being there. Pathetic. Anyway, Bayley to take on Naomi to determine who challenges Nia Jax. There was a high-stakes tornado tag team match last week where the rules were more complicated than Nia Jax's diet. Oh wait, that's not very complicated, just fast food. Tiffany. But who's going to take on Nia Jax here? I'm going to go with Bayley. Naomi's a jobber, and that's my opinion on that. Who are you going with, and why?
Bayley, because why not?
That's a good enough reason for me. Why not? And then, oh yeah, the match that we've all wanted to talk about. Andrade, once again, goes to war against Carmelo Hayes. After overcoming Carmelo Hayes in their 5th showdown to improve his record to 3-2 against his adversary, Andrade was sure that his rivalry with him had concluded. Moments after Andrade came up short against the United States champion LA Knight, however, Hayes mocked him and sparked a fierce fire beneath him and a backstage brawl that set them on a path to another turbulent showdown. Don't miss all the action of SmackDown this Friday, 8/7 Central on the USA Network. Right, I've set it up for you. How does that match tickle you?
Don't care, don't want to watch it, don't want to be here.
Right, I'm going to go with, hold on, Andrade's 3-2 up, so I'm going to assume that Carmelo Hayes is going to make it 3 each.
Well, that's a brave assumption, isn't it?
Are you going to go the same?
Yeah, damn right.
Right, he's went the damn same, and then can we just look at the state of Michin's face there, folks? That looks deformed on all levels. And then Doudrop looked like, she just looks fat on all levels, the fattest level. When is enough Botox in the face enough?
Never enough.
Never enough. Chin, Piper Niven is going to drop Chin. She needs to drop about 20 though in order to lose a bit of weight. But I'm going to go with Chin to pick up the victory here.
Chin too.
And that's where we're going to leave our SmackDown preview, folks. There's not really an awful lot to talk about because it's shite. And you know what? Before we end it, forget about the Diddy matches that we're predicting and the return of Solo Sikoa and the 6th installment of the World Shittest feud. Will this SmackDown rating be lower than last week? I'm going to say yes. I'm going to predict a 1.290.
Aye, 1.3 for me.
Because last week, I mean, yeah, Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns weren't on it, but they were still on it. And there was like a US title match and things like that. I look at this and I see nothing. Solo Sikoa, no cunt cares about Solo Sikoa, man. Anyway, till next time, leave your thoughts down below and peace.